Alright, so today what I'm going to be showing you how to do is mount a partition on your computer. Now there are two ways of doing this. You can do it through the mount command. It's pretty simple. All you do is mount slash dev and then you choose the partition that you want to mount, so SDB8, and then you choose where you want to mount it. Matthew, storage. And that's where I'll be mounting it. I'm not going to run this command because that means I have to restart my computer a few times. So we're just going to go right to the permanent way of doing it. And that is through editing the fs tab file in the etc directory. And so it's pretty easy to edit. Just vi etc fs tab. Go in there, and you can see one I've already done at the bottom here. So we're going to just stay with the same format. SDB8. Okay, and that's the one I want to use. Okay, there we go, storage. And then NTFS, that is where you put the type of the file system. So that could be NTFS, ext4, but for Windows it's pretty much always NTFS. And then this RW here stands for read write. That's the permission levels I'm gonna have on the disk. You can have a whole other slew of options here, but we're just gonna go really basic for today and just go with read write access. And then you've got these two zeros right here, and these two zeros, the first one stands for dump and the second one stands for pass. Now the dump, that is for backing up, so if it has a 0 it won't back it up by default, but if it has a 1 it will try and back it up by default. And then you have this pass one, which is checking for disk errors. So 0 won't check for disk errors, 1 will be top priority for checking for disk errors, and then 2 will check for disk errors, but it will be a secondary level. So I'm just going to put 0 because Windows already checks the disk at boot up, so there's really no point in having 2 do that at the same. Both of my file systems do that at the same time. So to save this, you just hit :X. That will quit and save. And so we have to reboot the system before we can see the changes. Okay, so we've rebooted now. So let's go ahead and take a look at that folder and see what we've got. So let's list home Matthew storage, and looky there, you can see all the files from that partition in there. I didn't have to put in my password or anything, and we can just double check that on here too. Go to storage, boom, there we go. Didn't have to put in my password to mount that thing at all. So that's how you mount through the command line.